Lecture 5: Workspaces, Notebooks, and Clusters Explained. Have you ever opened a new tool and wondered, okay, but how does this all fit together? In this lecture, we're going to answer that question by breaking down the three main building blocks of Databricks: Workspaces, Notebooks, and Clusters. Once you understand how they connect, you will stop seeing Databricks as a confusing interface and start seeing it as a tool you can control. Objectives of the lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to understand what each core component, workspace, notebook, and cluster does in Databricks. Learn how these parts work together during real data tasks. Discover how professionals utilize these components in their everyday data workflows. Gain confidence setting up and organizing your own projects in Databricks. Workspaces, your filing cabinet. Let's start with the workspace. Think of this as your personal filing system. Inside the workspace, you will find folders, notebooks, and sometimes shared documents. To access workspace, you can just click in here. Here you can see, you can just click in here. You have all these dashboards and work that you have created, dashboard, notebook, and Genie Space as well. Everything you create in Databricks, from a quick data experiment to a full analysis report, lives inside your workspace. Here you can create folders to stay organized, for example projects, practice, or assignments. Move notebooks between folders as your work grows. Share folders with classmates or team members if you're working together. Real example. In corporate settings such as at HSBC, teams organize their workspace by project, assigning folders to categories like fraud detection, risk models, or client segments. This helps keep massive data efforts focused and collaborative. Notebooks, where you work with data. Now let's talk about notebooks. These are your main working documents in Databricks. They combine text, code, and output, all in one place. That means you can write explanations, add code, run it, and see the results instantly. To access notebooks, you can just click in here as new, and click in here as notebook. So you will have this interface. Key features: text cells for instructions, titles, or notes, written in Markdown. Code cells for writing Python or SQL code and running commands. Output displayed right below the code cell, allowing you to instantly check your work. Why notebooks matter? They make your work easy to follow and replicate. Whether you're cleaning a dataset, creating a visualization, or doing basic math, you will do it in a notebook. Real example. At Yelp, data scientists use Databricks notebooks to test algorithms that suggest restaurants. A single notebook can show the input data, the testing code, the model output, and a summary written for non-technical teams, all in one document. Clusters, the power behind the scenes. Finally, let's look at clusters. A cluster is what runs your code. It's a virtual machine, a temporary computer in the cloud that does the heavy lifting when you hit run in your notebook. In Databricks Community Edition, you get access to a free, simple cluster with limited resources. But it's enough for everything we'll do in this course. To create a cluster, you will just click in here as compute and click on create SQL warehouse. And here you can see you will just name it in here as, for example, demo cluster. And you can just set it to minimum 1 and maximum 2, for example. And click on create, or you can just click in here as advanced options. And we'll just skip it for now, and you can just click in here. You can add people in it as well, but for now we'll just skipping it, cross this one. And here you can see you have created a cluster in here, which is in running condition. How it works: you create a cluster usually just once, attach it to your notebook, and start it before running the code. It may take a minute or two to complete. Analogy: if your notebook is the car, the cluster is the engine. Without it, the notebook won't go anywhere. Real example. At Shell, clusters are used to analyze streaming sensor data from oil rigs. Because the data is huge and changes constantly, the clusters must be powerful and always running. However, the workflow of running code in a notebook using a cluster remains the same at its core. How they all work together. Let's say you're working on a small data project. Here's what the flow looks like. You organize your files in a workspace folder. You create a notebook inside that folder. You start your cluster and connect it to the notebook. You write code, run it, and view results all without leaving the notebook. This is how analysts, engineers, and students alike move through real data workflows using Databricks. Workspaces, notebooks, and clusters may seem like separate pieces, but together they form the foundation of every data workflow inside Databricks. Understanding how they connect is what turns Databricks from a tool into a workspace that's truly yours.